These teams always seem, Doris, to be in each other's way. How different is the atmosphere in a rivalry game like this one?
Yeah, Kev, we sense it on the sideline, don't we?
We do, yes.
You know, a little bit of an air of dislike, a growing discontent that you're constantly in each other's way. Rivalries are built when teams consistently meet when there is something on the line. And that is what has happened with these two. And I'll tell you, we get to sit back and enjoy it, Kevin.
When you played, Doris, were those the most fun games for you as a player?
No doubt. No doubt you wanted to beat that team that was always standing in your way. So then in the summertime, you had a little bragging right.
And now the Lakers starting group. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. JaVale McGee is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Rondo in at point. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Green. Over Ingram. And the Warriors miss again. Fires the three. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Durant against James. Durant kicks to Thompson. Over Caldwell Pope. Thompson with the bucket.
If he's not automatic with his jumper, it's pretty darn close. Klay Thompson, my goodness.
Durant against James. Over Durant. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Curry passes to Green. Shoots over Ingram. And it's Green missing.
Well, they're simply having trouble getting their legs underneath them, right? They're just 1 for 5 to start things off.
Rondo against Curry. Here's the screen. Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. That gives them the lead.
This guy's an absolute beast. You see the power and the soft touch that LeBron James combines in his game. Wow.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
Boy, they're just giving him that shot. An easy opportunity for 3 just slips away.
Rondo kicks to LeBron. Over Durant. Misses off the left iron.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
From the low block. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
Now here's LeBron. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside Durant. 1:36 left to play here in the first. Here's Thompson. It's the difficult fadeaway jumper. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass. Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, I'll tell you, it hasn't been his best quarter, but we know he won't get discouraged. This guy will keep grinding.
Here's Rondo. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way with it. And the wide open shot from Green. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
McGee is screen on Thompson. Here's Rondo. And again, no good by the Lakers. Golden State's gone 0 of 4 from 3-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Green with a screen for Thompson. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for the Lakers. Josh Hart comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. And it's Durant missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
It's a tie game here in Oakland. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help it.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you, they've simply been more assertive in the open floor. They're leaking out early, converting with confidence.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Hart is out there with ball, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Warriors trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Count it.
Yeah, and his inside game is about as good as it gets. Cousins loves operating out of that low block, and there isn't much any opposing defense can do to stop him.
Here's Hart. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And James gets it to go.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight, efficient and effective.
That one goes in.
And just the rugged nature of Cousins, getting into the body there offensively.
Pass to Hart. The pass to LeBron. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
You simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
And LeBron James last season not slowing down even a little bit. Turned in, Doris, one of his best seasons yet.
Isn't it amazing how impactful LeBron is on the floor at all times? Last year, you think about his passing and rebounding numbers were as good as they've ever been. Only a handful of guys have ever changed the game like he can.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Ball's knocked loose. Curry passes to Cousins. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Kuzma with a screen on Iguodala. Goes up off the... Oh! Goodness. Wow.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Now, here's Thompson. Clock at 6. Over Hart. No good off the back of the rim.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
And James throws it down.
Well, at this point, Kevin, with LeBron rolling, the #1 goal on every possession, get it to the king.
Thompson outside. Screen by Cousins. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, ran his man right into the pick and got the open look. Basketball 101.
Iguodala against James. Out to Kuzma. Here's Hart. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Now, Steve Kerr has talked about the emotional and spiritual fatigue that can set in for a Warriors team that has now played in 4 straight finals. And remember, Steve Kerr knows a thing or two about this from his years with the Chicago Bulls. They simply have to fight through it.
Dishes to Curry. To the inside. Bell passes to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr looks to give his players breaks. Doris getting away from the game, what he calls filling their cup.
Well, I think, Kevin, it's mentally taxing, battling 10 months a year over and over again. And Steve is emphasizing it's important to have time away from basketball to recharge a bit.
Los Angeles with another miss. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. To the paint, Iguodala. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Kuzma kicks the ball. Here's Hart. He's covered by Thompson. McGee a screen over Iguodala. And that one's good. James. James has got 19 points.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
And here is Curry. 6 points for him. From deep 3-point range, and another 3 for Golden State.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think? And
now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. It's been a clinic out there by James.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
And it's all 5 All-Stars out there for the Warriors. Curry, Clay, Durant, Green, and Cousins. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David.
You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Boy, they're slow coming out of halftime. Just 0 for 3 to start this half.
And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Green. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
With LeBron in his strength, Doris, he can shrug off defenders.
Well, to me, Kevin, he is easily one of the most formidable finishers to ever play the game. You think about it, he is as big and strong physically as most centers that are challenging him at the rim. What an imposing guy.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
And I think, Greg, he just has to get them on the same page. With this kind of lax defensive effort, something has got to change.
Shot to stop the run, and Durant sends it back.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
From deep, James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Lakers trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Takes the 13-footer. James, no good.
No question he's having a bad quarter, so somebody else needs to take charge of the scoring if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And Doris, to try and improve the flow of the games, teams now have fewer timeouts. Players have to be faster about retaking the court after stoppages. I'm assuming you're like me, all good things, right?
I agree, Kevin, and I think what people don't know is the impetus from this actually came from the coaches themselves. Rick Carlisle said, listen, we need to pick up the pace of play because we'd like our games to fit in a certain time frame. And listen, when you've got the leadership at the top in Adam Silver, who always makes clear that game flow is one of his focuses and that this is an entertainment medium and let's please our fans, you're going to make the right choices.
Outside for Caldwell Pope to stop the drought. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Greg, I think this other team is just in a zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
To the middle, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
And the Lakers call time here. You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Livingston is running. McCaw with the bucket. McCaw's got his first 2 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Pass to Hart. Here's Kuzma. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
Iguodala outside. Pass to Livingston. Outside Durant. Back to Livingston. Green with a screen on Ball. Here's Livingston. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. His three-pointers off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The putback stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Hart the pass to Stevenson. Yep, that one goes in there. Durant way outside. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding a 15-point lead at the end of. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Ingram. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Hart in at the 2 spot.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
Ball with it. Pass to Kuzma. Ingram setting a pick for Kuzma. Green with the block.
A valuable, dogged defender, Draymond Green doing his thing.
Here's Livingston. Count that one. And the Warriors lead by 19.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Stevenson kicks to Kuzma. And Hart has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Durant, rebounded by Hart.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
It's stolen by Green. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Kicks to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 11 points for Kevin Durant.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
And the Lakers call time here. And KD opting out of his deal, Greg, over the summer to re-sign with the Warriors.
And he did so to get a larger deal than he could have otherwise. Durant had already sacrificed money for the team before. Not a surprise to see him get closer to his value. Seems the super team will be intact for years to come.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Iguodala. Klay Thompson comes in for Patrick McCaw. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rondo. Los Angeles with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Green, the screen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Curry. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Now looking at this Warriors team, some say the best offensive team in NBA history. Doris, would you agree?
I don't necessarily love comparing over eras. What I would say is they've got one of the best pure scorers ever in Kevin Durant, 2 all-time great shooters in Klay and Steph, and then Draymond Green, one of the best playmaking bigs we've ever seen. I'll tell you, they'd compete with just about anybody.
Cousins with a screen on Rondo. Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. And stolen by James.
This is a clinic. They have absolutely owned this game, still keeping the pressure up with their D.
Just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
Curry passes to Durant. There's the pick. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers trail by 20. To the paint. Here's Rondo. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're up by 18. 1:35 left in the 4th. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Draymond Green.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
He's had the fans behind him tonight, and that's really been a key for him. Once he got going, they sensed it could be a special night every time he touched the ball.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Draymond Green.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Rondo wide open, off target from outside.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
McCaw kicks to Durant. That one good for 2.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
McGee a screen. Here's Caldwell Pope. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Al Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.